Don't even know if it's going to pick me up on camera, but it should. Switch it that way. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. So, it's impromptu, not planned, not something I set up for ahead of time. Just want to show you something about drones that some of you may not know. It's got a nice bright flashlight here. I want you to see, I don't know if you're able to see this or not with the camera, but right now we've got cold air. It's about 24 degrees, and we've got precipitation in the air like this, which is freezing when it hits the ground. It's, for lack of a better term, it's freezing rain, but not really. But it's so cold that this kind of half liquid, not quite snow, is freezing the minute it touches the ground. And so, kind of a risk to fly drones in. So I'm gonna try showing you if this will take off in the cold. The battery's a little cold right now. If this drone will take off, I'm going to show you what happens when you try to fly a drone in cold weather like this. Let's see if I can get it to, whoops, get it to take off. I'll get it up in the air a little bit. We'll get it out in front. I don't even know if the camera sees it. I'm not controlling the camera. Oh yeah, it's there. So there's the drone. Okay, you can see it. So we'll can zoom in on that if I can. There we go. Pan and tilt. Okay, let me bring this in a little bit closer to me so you guys can see it, maybe. So right now, freezing cold outside, and a lot of moisture, kind of this freezing fog, just flickering around in the sky. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, okay. So anyway, what happens is, just like a manned airplane, I mean, this one doesn't have a de-icer in it, but what happens is those propellers are splashing into that moisture, and it's cold up there too. It's not just cold on the ground. So what's going to happen with these non-heated de-icer free propellers is they're going to ice up. They're going to get a little patina or a crust of ice on them. And what's going to happen is the drone's going to start to get heavy and lose lift. And it may not happen quickly here. I'd probably need to do a lot more than just this quick little hover in our driveway. But what happens is, and it's happened to me before, is trying to do an assignment in conditions similar to this, where there's moisture in the air and it's freezing cold. You're going to bring your drone down. I've had drones land, what do they call it, a rapid unscheduled landing with a thump. So basically a crash. I couldn't stop the drone from landing. It went to the ground and hit the ground in snow at a faster rate than I would have preferred, I guess. And it wouldn't respond to input. It had full power, maximum output warnings on the screen telling me that your drone is reached maximum motor output and overload, and it still went to the ground and crashed. Luckily it was soft snow, but I think we're kind of experiencing some of that right now. So we'll bring it down and take a look, see if we got any ice on it. Oh yeah, we sure do. So you're not going to be able to see it very well with that little sensor on that little camera. But the leading edge of all these propellers has a layer of ice on it, and you can really see it on the bottom of it. And just, you know, a few minutes longer, not much longer in the air, and those propellers would be iced up enough that it would coat the entire bottom side of it and the leading edge of it. it would be basically little shapes, little propeller shapes made of ice, and this thing had come crashing down. So just a warning to people who have drones and are just getting into drones, don't fly them in conditions like this, because it's probably not going to end well. Okay, well, that was fun. I know you probably wanted to see a crash, but first of all, that's pretty sadistic of you, and second of all, I didn't really push it through its paces to be able to crash tonight. Okay, catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.